Saya dengar iaitu Kak Siti Arishah katakan iaitu dia punya kolik. Ini saya bagi satu contoh lah. Koliknya bertanya dengan dia iaitu kenapa kita mencium iaitu Hajar Aswad. Jadi kaki sendiri kita dilihat kepada mereka, kita boleh balas balik kepada mereka. Bagaimana pula sifat mereka, iaitu sikap mereka. Mereka melihat aja gambar-gambar semua mereka cium. Kesesatan mereka itu lagi teruk daripada kita. Kita ada sebabnya untuk kita melakukan. Jadi kat sini pun kita tengok iaitu bagaimana sebenarnya iaitu diturunkan surah di dalam kitab Injil mengenai aurat wanita. Kita tengok dia punya nan dia pakai apa? Betul-betul lebih rapi daripada kita kadang-kadang. Kita masih lagi terbuka kadang-kadang tapi dia punya Masya Allah Tabarakallah masih tutup lagi iaitu dengan rapi sekali. Jadi banyak pelajaran yang kita ini. Dan juga seperti saya katakan, makin lagi bertambah kita punya iman. Kerana kesesatan mereka dengan foto-foto mereka menunjukkan. Contoh lagi iaitu Saint Peter. Satu gambar yang menunjukkan iaitu untuk masuk syurga dan neraka, siapa yang pegang kuncinya, iaitu Saint Peter. Saint Peter itu adalah satu hayalan mereka. Kerana di dalam Al-Quran tidak ada menyebutkan apa-apa pun. Sahabat-sahabat iaitu Nabi Isa AS, iaitu Allah cuma mengatakan dalam Al-Quran hanyalah apa? Iaitu Hawariyun. Hawaii itu pun ada yang mengatakan 12 orang, ada yang mengatakan lebih daripada itu. Tetapi kebanyakan alim ulama mengatakan iaitu Hawariyun, kaum Hawariyun adalah 12 orang. Alhamdulillah. Jadi sebenarnya saya bersyukur kepada Allah SWT kerana dalam perjalanan ini makin menguatkan keimanan kita, iaitu Allah tunjukkan banyak sekali kebesaran dia dan juga iaitu Gunung Ganang. Kita lihat kepada Gunung Ganang. Pagi tadi saya baca surah Waha, I came across, itu dari ayat 102 sampai 105 mengenainya iaitu Allah SWT bila dia marah dan bila nanti waktu kiamat, di mana Rasulullah SAW telah mengatakan dalam itu, kerana ada yang kaum yang mengatakan kita cuma tinggal di dunia ni. Bila pada masyarakat mereka katakan kita tinggal di dunia ini hanya 1 hari 2 hari saja. Sebenarnya iaitu mereka dah tak sedar. Kerana apa? Mereka rasa sekejap saja, tetapi mereka tinggal lama di sini tidak menyembah Allah SWT. Maka itu mereka kaum-kaum ini akan masuk ke neraka Jahannam. Dan bagi kita pula di situ Allah SWT pun menyebutkan mengenai Gunung Ganang ini akan menjadi rata, serata-ratanya akan jadi hancur. Kita tengok jadi itu bila akan terjadi bila di dunia kiamat nanti, Allah akan hancurkan semua Gunung Ganang ni semua menjadi rata. Jadi ini semua satu pengajaran bagi kita. Kita tengok, jadi makanya intisarinya apa yang saya sampaikan iaitu kita sekali kita nampak kita berzikir kepada Allah dengan katakan subhanallah aja, iaitu maksudnya Allah, segala puji bagi Allah SWT. Saya bukan ustaz semua kita cuma share aja, iaitu kita muhasabah diri kita, ingatkan antara satu sama lain, iaitu kita bukan hanya datang ke sini untuk berhibur. Jadi tetapi di sini adalah kita mengambil pelajaran di mana Allah SWT telah mengatakan iaitu suruh kita berlayar, suruh kita keluar untuk dapatkan melihat kebesaran Allah SWT. Baik, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. So there is we prepare some map.
Oh, insyaAllah.
Yeah, it's they have around maybe 12, 13. So just let they know the schedule of the road.
Okay. I'll give it to them.
Yes, yes.
One each. Ini map perjalanan kita.
Oh, seterusnya.
Ini simpan ni bagus.
Oh, ya.
Tengok mereka
Ya, Abang Azam buat video kan? Ini penting. Tak pernah nak lagi satu
Satu je nak lah.
orang satu kan.
Digambarin. Digambarin. Tinggal.
Ya.
Saya baca.
Kak Rahimah.
This is our route from now until Zagreb in Croatia. From Athens rather. Okay, now we are in Ohrid, leaving for Tirana. Okay.
You dah ambil? You dah post kan?
Dear all, assalamu alaikum again. So, it's our time that we explained our schedule for today. So hoping that you take a rest last night and that everything passed fine. For today, we're planning to come firstly in Tirana, so it's around 135 kilometers far from here. And also when we come in Tirana, inshallah, so we will take a walk a little bit to introduce Tirana. And then also we will make a lunch, and then we will continue the trip to the Budva. So all the distance from here to the Budva, it's around 300 kilometers. Road it's normal. There's maybe around 10% it would be highway just in Albania. And also for a couple of minutes, maybe 5 to 10 or maximum 15 minutes, we will be in a border from Macedonia to Albania. So it's necessary that you prepare all your documents. They say it's okay. So hoping that
We are leaving Macedonia.
Albania, but
We just crossed the border into Albania.
prepare the passports.
We came in from Athens, from Greece, and we come out through Albania. Drop by. Now is the Republika Isopirias, which is Albania. We are now entering the immigration of Albania.
Tebal betul kampus ni. Patutlah dapat apa ni body Chris. Tu nampak depan.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Now we are in Albania.
The language is a little bit different between other the languages which held in here in Balkan Peninsula. For example, there is this totally different when you're coming in Albania to say, for example, hello. We wish you a good day. So they say, for example, for thank you, or in our language is short word, it's hvala. So for example, for in Albania it was parliamentary. So it's totally different between our languages, English, German, the others. So for example, there is a room we are calling a sopa, they're calling a toma, for example. There is a totally different, and there is a similarity in all words, maybe around 1%. So that's a totally different. Meanwhile, we enter in Albania, so it's a little bit of fog, but hoping that when we pass to Elbasan, it won't be any fog, because these mountains are a little bit more upper than the down position cities as Elbasan and also as Tirana. Also, the Albanian population is around 2.8 million, so Albania had many problems in the past period, except the period in the ruled by Ottomans.
Very short visibility, maybe about 20 meter. After 20 meters, it's not easily visible.
It was ruled by communism and socialism. It's their own independence. Albania is a well-known country from the history, but it's not be part of the Yugoslavia. So it's a totally independent country, and there's a language is totally different. I also mentioned indeed of the languages which is held in countries as Macedonia, Bosnia, Croatia, and the rest of Yugoslavia. What is important that you know, the flag of Albania is a red, and on that red flag it's an eagle. So every country with that eagle, they means that their race is some kind of the superior race, or we are calling Arias race. So it's in a period it was only Arias race. It's Persians. So that now Albania put that on the flag, eagle with the two heads. So it means that they are some kind of the Arias people. Also, their first known are for example, not Slovenians, not Slovakians. They are truly ethnic religion from here. So those meanings also it's held in their history. And also there is a legend of the eagle. So many legends and tales have tried to explain the also origin name of the land of eagles. So that's one sentence of the Albania. It's a land of eagles. So the eagle is one of the Albania most important symbols also, which is used by also the flag of nationality. Also in the postcards also there is a traditional costumes and also literature and history. Also, among many others, an old legend says one day a young boy was hunting in the mountains and saw a big eagle flying above his head and also with a snake in its mouth. Also, the eagle took a snake and her nest in a sharp peak and cliff and left it there. So the boy became curious and got near to the nest to the sea and shuttled to the eagle by near. Also, the young boy noticed that inside the nest was a baby eagle, which was a danger because the snake was still alive and ready to pinch and poison it. Also, the boy felt compassion for the little baby eagle and decided to kill the snake. He drew an around by killing the snake and then he took up the baby eagle with him and headed home. So while walking, the big eagle the big eagle come to him and also to beg him to give her baby by saying, "Why are you taking my baby away?" The boy also replies, I saved its life and now and after the baby eagle is mine." But the mother eagle was feeling broken heart and promised him a reward. Also, please give me back my baby and I will give you a reward, a sharpness of my eyes and the strength of my arms. You will be strong and impregnable and people will call you by my name. Also the boy accepted and gave back the baby eagle. As the years passed, also in the history also recognized the young boy grew up and recognized by its land people and strong and heroic. Also during these days the little eagle grew up too and accompanying the young boy in hunting for wild animals in wild forests and battles. So also and the locals were amazed by bravery of the man and using to call him the son of the eagles. And also the land where they lived was called land of the eagles or Shipari. So that's a real story of the Albanian name, why it's calling the land of the eagles. Also,
Albania is also known as Superior, land of the eagle.
So there are also many large religious minorities. Also there is in the south, close to the border, there is also Orthodox, and in the north there is a lot of Christians. But mainly around 50% of the whole population are Muslims. Mainly also tradition, Albanian culture also it's honored by those stories about the eagle, and mostly the Albanians want to be as the bravery man who was an eagle man. And also now all the flags and all the signs from culture, it become from this eagle boy, and also the eagle is a symbol of the nationalism, and also eagle was the symbol also was and now it's a symbolism of Albanian heroism. So the Albanian period was well known about the two historic people. One historic people is based on Enver Hoxha. Enver Hoxha was a ruler and dictator, but when you ask someone here in Albania who is Enver Hoxha, they will say it's our president. Why it's taking somehow why it's taking the part of the time, because Enver Hoxha, as many rulers of the socialism and communism, they took faith from the people, and they say there is no religion. Only that's happened in time 1953 and also 1960s. So that's a mainly period when come here the communism and also socialism, and they say there is no religion. Only possibility is to be a communism. And many of the Albanians also immigrated to another countries. It is a number of immigration more than 1.5 million. So Albanians say, okay, we have a 2.8 million of the people, but when it's a summertime period, we have around, for example, 4 million. So all the Albanians, especially in August, from 1st of August up to 29 or 20 or 30 of August, everyone It's coming from abroad to here, to Albania, to celebrate some festivals, to celebrate weddings, to celebrate